make you places with pints. Mandatory make you places with pints.
The reason people come to my bar is because of the Guinness, and for years it's been all about the Guinness. The Guinness. Everywhere else you buy Guinness doesn't taste the same as mine. A lot of it's pre-mixed, lots of hidden, really ugly secrets. But anyway, people have been coming here, lots of Irish people have been coming here because of the Guinness. Now I'm going to teach you why they come here. Now, about the Guinness. I don't drink. True story, Coke. Never had a drop of alcohol in my entire life, right? But I know my beers. Now, Guinness. Firstly, the Guinness glass, right? That's the Guinness glass. Needs to be cleaned, not drip dried. There goes your story about the infamous rings, right? The glass is very important. Now, Mimi, open your hand like this. Watch closely.
My right hand.
Like this, right? Now, the Guinness is a female glass, right? It's a female glass because it's shaped like a female, right? And like every female, the Guinness has a G-spot. And we need to find the G-spot, right? Don't laugh, it's got a G-spot. Look, let's look for it. Feel it slowly. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Look, look, look. There it is. See, it says G. There's the G-spot right there. You perverted people, you have really bad minds. That's the G-spot. The reason we have the G-spot is because this insignia, the heart, has to be looking and staring at your face, right? So the glass is this way up. Now, as the Guinness folklore says, the angle is very important. It's true. The angle is really important. So we're going to hold the glass like this at the so-called 45 mysterious degree angle thing, right? And then we're going to pour. Now, once we're pouring, I'll tell you to stop. And then we're going to do this action, right? Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So are you ready?
Okay.
Ready, guys? Here we go. She's going to pour a Guinness.
I'm going to pour
Left
Guinness.
hand. Yep. Here you go. Pour it away. Here we go. Get in here. Get close. Take a look at this.
Ooh,
There we go. Look,
boy.
it's doing its thing.
Yes.
Check it out. Relax your hand.
Which one?
Just relax.
Which
just
one?
Relax. Just
The
relax.
right hand or the right?
Okay, now we're going to do this slowly.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there, keep it there.
Yes.
Right,
Uh-huh.
very good, very good. You're going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
I
Get your
did.
hand
I
off
did.
it. Get your hand off of it. Now, Guinness is like a two-stage pour, right? And in Ireland, when you go to get a Guinness, they pre-pour them and line them up on the bars, right? Because Guinness is actually supposed to be served at room temperature. It's not a cold beer. Koreans have this thing where they think everything's got to be cold. Well, Guinness, not really. Guinness has to be at a certain temperature. It's usually at room temperature, and it's pre-poured. Now, generally, we have to wait until the Guinness does its thing. You see, the magic of the gas and the CO2. It's all happening in there. It's like, you know, Willy Wonka chocolate factory. It's all the magic's happening in there, right? And usually you wait about 90 seconds. They say 90 seconds, depending on the temperature where you're at and the climate. It could be more, it could be less. But the Guinness to get to Korea has to go via St James Gate, Dublin to here, and it has to go through the equator twice to get here. So the keg goes through a lot of temperature changes, so it's a little bit funky when it reaches Korea, right? And usually with the Guinness, when the head happens, you can do shamrocks and all kinds of funky designs, right? Well, not all the time. So anyway, we've talked for 90 seconds and the process is almost done. Now the head's ready. Now we're going to do what I call the McDonald's process. Now the McDonald's process is, if you've ever had a McFlurry at McDonald's, is this is how we pour the Guinness. This is the final stage, right? Give me a hand.
McFlurry.
You know what a McFlurry is, right?
I know what a
Now
McFlurry.
watch closely. Now this is the McDonald's thing. All right? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now stop. Okay.
Oh, Douglas, look at this.
Oh, we have a leak. Look at that. Look at that. We have a leak. Oh, that's it. You lose points. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is how she looks now, right? And if you give it a second, she will just come up nicely and the head will form and it will look like just out of the ones in one of the magazines or the ones you see on TV, right? That's a pour. And if you want something funky, I can put my finger in there and do a smiley face or do all kinds of things or you know, like that. So,
Far out.
there it is. And you should
Beautiful.
hold it
Okay.
and go like this and say,
Uh-huh.
I made a Guinness.
I made a Guinness.
You should take another sip.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this
Oh,
time,
man.
take a really big sip because I want to see the
Oh, the
Guinness
mustache.
moustache. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, come on. That's it.
Anything? No?
No, you need to grow a bit more.
Yeah, I don't have any facial hair.
So yeah, the Guinness, it rocks here.
So good. Highly recommended. You have to come and try this. Don't get Guinness anywhere else. This is the best one you're gonna find.
And here's a little secret. You see this? This is to certify that me has crafted the perfect pint of Guinness signed by Fergal Murray. And if you want to know who Fergal Murray is, this is Fergal Murray. And that's me in 2010. Now, many people ask me why I don't put that certificate up on my wall. The reason is that if I put the certificate up on my wall, it will create like a bar. It will set a standard. So when people come in here, they will want to expect the perfect pint of Guinness. Well, as we know, people like to complain a lot. So if they come in and they'll be drinking going, oh, this is really the perfect pint of Guinness? So if you know Guinness is very moody. It's a very moody and sensitive beer, and it adjusts itself with the climate, the temperature. The humidity has a lot to do with it. So the reason I don't put the certificate on the wall, because I'm modest, but is when people actually do drink the Guinness, especially the Koreans, they come in here and say, oh, you Guinness is best. Oh, Guinness is best. That's where I'm at.